The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we beat the game. Mostly, sorta, partly. There is something that we didn't do correctly, and that is skip all the rainbow drops. As a reminder, all the rainbow drops in the game, or rather, let me try it again. As a reminder, the main goal of this game, the main purpose of our quest, is to restore the rainbow bridges that connect these islands. Even though we could just use a warp star. And there's a specific locations of these rainbow drops, and we are going to... You can start talking at any time, Duel.
I know, I'm just listening.
Okay. Today we are going to show off, or I am going to show off, the locations of all the rainbow drops. Duel's not going to show them off because he's halfway across the country. First rainbow drop is going to be found here in Stage 3. And we are going to be skipping videos and headsnesses and stuff in order to quicken things, because otherwise, if I didn't edit stuff, it would take a while.
Yeah.
So the first rainbow drop is actually along the way as you go through the stage. You can't miss it. Well, you can, sort of, if you don't know how you're supposed to get through these blocks, but thankfully, right in the very next room, they give you the very item you need in order to get there. The umbrella. So just head back in here, and claim the prize. 1 down, 6 to go. The second rainbow drop is a bit easier to miss, and even easier to forget. The rainbow drop is found in Stage 2, but whenever you first encounter it, you've never even encountered the item that you need in order to get to it. We need the porcupine ability. And then thankfully, there happens to be one right there that I just killed. Just do that. There, his back. So grab the porcupine ability, exit the stage, and head to Stage 2, where we shall collect that second rainbow drop, which is right here at the beginning of the stage. And that's that. Onward!
I'm glad this isn't like Ghosts and Goblins where you get to the final section of the game and the game tells you forgot to do something and you have to start all over. At least here you know you have to collect the rainbow.
For the level 3 rainbow drop, we actually need Kine. Now, finding Kine is a bit tricky everywhere else because he's some distance in the stage. So, for finding the animal buddies immediately, I just come to the third stage of level 5 and just kill these guys and get whatever animal buddy I want. And there we go. On to level 3. So here we are in the third stage of level 3. And in order to reach the rainbow drop, we need the stone power. And Kine. Because the rainbow drop is actually located inside a room that you can only reach with the power of heavy swimming. It is in this door here, and you cannot get in here without Kine. In here, there is a hidden door. Now, you probably would be tempted to bring the light bulb in here in order to find the hidden door, but the light bulb is not going to get you this rainbow drop. And the door is just right here. Just break our way through these blocks here. And there we go. Now, the level 4 rainbow drop, we also need Kine, and along with, once again, a specific power. I bet pretty much all of them require a specific power to get to. Not all of them require an animal buddy. Most of them do. And this one is found in Stage 4, where we are going to need the fire power. Now, getting through the stage with the firepower is a bit tricky, because the next room is auto-scrolling, and there's, of course, going to be some enemies in the way. You'll have to take my word for it whenever I tell you guys that we made it through. Actually, if you lost your firepower, you could just grab one of those guys before the scrolling stage kills you. But hey, we made it through, and now we're just going to climb up here, get across here. Try not to lose your power on the spikes, because I'm pretty sure that if your power hits spikes, it goes away. Alright. We need to get rid of those 2 blocks. Do not get rid of these blocks, because then you won't be able to get out with Kine, and you actually need Kine. In fact, you doubly need Kine, because not only is there currents down below, but in order to actually get down there, you have to have the ability to suck water. Suck in water. Because this is stupid. Gotta drop your power, suck in a... Okay, drop your power, suck in a... Drop your power, suck in a block, grab your power before it disappears. Do that again with another block. Because you do need that firepower. Alright. And there we go. Because on the right, you got one of those guys. That's not what you want. You want the rainbow drop right here. And that's that. Onward to stage 5. Alright, here we are in level 5. But before I forget, I'm just going to go ahead and keep going in here. First off, we do need Rick in order to actually win. Get the rainbow drop in level 5, but along with that, I mentioned in an earlier episode that there's this special thing that you can get instead of gooey, and finding this thing is actually required in order to get 100% on the game. So I'm just going to keep going in here until that thing appears. Might take a while, it's got a low chance of appearing. There it is! I don't know what this thing is called, but it counts towards 1% towards your game total. And you collect him, and he gets you a 1-up. That didn't take too long. Alright, well, we need Rick in order to get this rainbow drop, along with the lightning ability. Now this is probably going to be just a bit tricky, because I have to bring Rick and this power through most of the stage, including the auto-scrolling segment. And I cut that closer than I needed to. Alright, skip this door here, get rid of these guys, and head in this door here. And this is where you need the lightning power. Twice. And in fact, the reason you need Rick specifically is he's the only one that's going to be able to reach these. Because the way that the ones up here were over your head, Kine's not going to be able to hit those because he shoots lightning forward. Ku's not going to get it because he shoots lightning down. And we can't do this with just Kirby because there's a pit right in front of these blocks. And odds are if I tried hitting those with just Kirby, I would just fall down the pit, I'd lose my power, and the blocks would respawn. Now I'm just going to go ahead and lose Rick because why take chances? It is actually possible to get in here with just Kirby, but you have to have like either really good skill with jumping across using a power, which obviously I would not be able to. Or you have to do use save states to do it. And in fact, I saw a video where somebody did it, but it was a tool-assisted speed run. Alright, that's the end of that level. Now, for the level 6 thing, Rainbow Drop, we will need Kine at first, so I'm grabbing Kine. Now, if I remember correctly, it's found in level 2. Yep, this is it. We need Ice, and we need Kine. And I'm gonna go ahead and show off the whole stage because you're ultimately gonna need all 3 of your animal buddies, and there's a specific way you have to get the Rainbow Drop. And you'll find out why we need Kine momentarily. First off, there's no way to get to that door with any, well... In the end, we're going to need Ku in order to get the rainbow drop, but Ku cannot get through to that door with his ice ability, because he'd be able to get rid of that first block, but the Kirby's ice breath will not reach far enough, and we cannot get in there and aim higher, because Ku's ice ability aims low, which makes it even more useless. But anyway, get rid of those blocks. Feel free to remind me that you're still there, Duel. Duel?
I'm right here.
Okay, good. Grab this one up real quick, and then just fall. All the way down here to this secret room.
I'm just admiring.
What? Was that?
I'm just admiring your progress right now with these rainbow stars. Rainbow stars?
Rainbow drops. Alright. And the reason we need
Rainbow
Kine...
drops, right. I'm just admiring your progress. You're really getting them quickly.
Yeah, I'm getting them quicker than I thought I would. But we need Kine in order to get in here. In here, we'll be fighting a lightning mini-boss, and we will actually need that lightning power, so I'll just go ahead and... Oh, I missed him. Twice. Well, I just delayed the end of this fight. Could have been over right there. In fact, let's
Also,
just
Google
drop Kai
Hangout
since
is
we don't
really
need him
acting
anyway.
up.
What?
Google Hangout is really acting up right now.
That's unfortunate. There, grab the lightning power, and we need... Kine. Try that again. I wonder, does it give you Kine if you don't have Kine with you? Because it's supposed to give you Rick. I have never had that room give me Kine before. Weird. Alright. There, this will go much faster. What the heck? You're supposed to give me Rick. You always gave me Rick before.
Psych!
Alright, fine. I'll go to the right. See who that gets me. There we go, now we got Rick. That's weird. Unless it's just been a long time and that other path always have given you Kine, and I just needed to go through there in order to get the lightning power and then come through here in order to get Rick. That's entirely possible. Actually, technically speaking, what you're supposed to do is get rid of these with this power in order to open that bag and find Ku inside. But it's actually possible to do this without Rick. Like that. Slightly dangerous, but possible. We only need the lightning power for that, so no big deal that I lost it. Now that we have Ku, we need to fight the wind to come into this room. And inside we will find a ninja guy. And once again we're in a forest. I don't know why we're always in a forest when we fight this guy. And... dead. We need this power. Now we just have to make it all the way to the end of this room without taking damage and losing our power. Easier said than done. Alright. Last one. Yep, there we go. And there we go. There's the next rainbow drop. That one takes some effort to get to. Now, for the last rainbow drop, we are going to need Kine. So, let me grab Kine again. As useless as Kine is on land, they really put an effort into making you want to use him. Also, this is what Cutter looks like with Kine. It's like a shield or something. Alright. Got Kine, and we are also going to need the lightning ability, which conveniently enough is in this stage right here. There we go. On to level 7 for the last rainbow drop. Also, in case you ever lost track of which levels you've collected rainbow drops and which ones you haven't, they actually show which ones you've collected rainbow drops in. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I need to point out how cool this sounds here with the lightning and the music. This castle is epic.
Oh yeah, I wish Kirby could suck up the ability to fix Google Hangout problems.
Yeah, that would be helpful. So anyway, last rainbow drop, as I pointed out in the last episode, in the previous episode, is found here in stage 7 of level 7. Kirby's face might be scratched up a bit by the time we get through this part. But we need lightning ability in order to see this little secret. First, let's get rid of all these guys. Alright. Now then. On the wall here, there's a bunch of power-up symbols. This is a clue to what you need to do in order to get to the rainbow drop. We start off with fire, move on to stone, then porcupine, then ice, then cutter. Duel, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, could you write that down for me? Or type it out or something?
I have bad memory. I cannot do that.
Well, write it down. Type it out, whatever.
Ice, baby, ice. Okay, ice.
Cutter.
Cutter. You want a small Coke with that?
Alright, now read it out to me just to
Yeah,
make sure you got it down. Read what
Fire. Stone. Porcupine. Ice. Cutter. And with powers combined, you're gonna get that rainbow drop.
Yep. Alright, now let me see if I could just memorize this. Okay, fire, stone, porcupine, ice cutter. Fire, stone, porcupine, ice cutter.
Yes, got it.
Fire. Stone. Porcupine.
Porcupine.
Ice.
Yep. And cutter.
Yep, cutter. Didn't really need your help, but I figured I'd have you write it down just in case. Sometimes my memory sucks.
It's okay, it's okay.
Alright. And with that, the last rainbow drop. And a 1-up. Glad I didn't just decide to exit the stage. And since I'm at the end of the stage anyway, ow, I'll just go ahead and finish it. Oh, it's this guy again. Screw you. You gave me more trouble than you should have last time I fought you. I'm killing you with shields. Alright. And now that we have collected all 7 rainbow drops, we're going to... Wow, that looks like, if Kirby had a neck, he would have probably broken it just then. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and fight the final boss. Again. For that, we can't bring Kine along, because Kine is too fat. In fact, you can't bring any animal buddies through here. This gap is too narrow. So let me grab this health, because I'll need it. And this time I'm bringing a useful power-up with me. When it comes to fighting King DDD, I find that Cutter is the most useful attack against him. So let's do this.
Poor Kine, not loved by anyone.
Tell you what, this doesn't cause a lot of damage, but it's better than waiting for him to... Ow. Waiting for him to give me stars to use. There was the first star he would have given me. I wonder if I can beat him before he gets mad. Not like that, I won't.
This is like the audiobook of Let's Plays because your screen is frozen, so I can't witness any of this.
Let me try resetting that.
No, it's just lacking or something. I still see you with Kine, about to get that 1-up in the previous room.
Okay, I refreshed the page. Can you see me now on the pause screen?
No, I can see your icon though. Also, to the audience, this is all of these technical errors are due to King DDD's evil magic. So, take that as you will. Alright, woo, I can see it.
This is annoying! But this
Yes,
Let's Play is almost over, so whatever.
Damn you, King DDD!
Alright. Come on, come on. Oh, I was 1 hit point away from killing him before he got angry. That would have been epic. Whatever, he's dead now.
Duck and weave, duck and weave.
And now time for specialness. What's this?
Oh, nice sword.
It's a thing!
What could this thing be? Oh, whoa, what is that?
Time for the real final battle against this thing. Apparently, King DDD has been possessed by an evil thing this entire time. And now we're fighting. We're having a sword fight in space.
That is awesome.
Key to fighting this thing is wait for him to shoot a little ball thing and then just knock it back at him. You can also hit him with your sword, but it causes a lot less damage.
I can only imagine how surprised gamers back then when they found this out, when they found this final boss out. Must have been quite a thing.
And suddenly I'm feeling nostalgic, because I remember specifically encountering this guy on at my grandparents' house, because way back when, I had a Super Game Boy, but I didn't have my own Super Nintendo. I had to play it on my grandparents' Super Nintendo. And I would play it at their house, and they didn't have central air conditioning. So the room kind of got warm during the summer. but it was awesome. Alright. Well, this guy's almost dead already. And there we go.
Is there anything cooler than sword fights in space? I don't think so.
How about us fight against some demon thing? Some eye demon thing. And I'm fighting this guy wrong.
Oh man. And you... Oh, I wish Gooey was the final boss. That would be great.
That would be interesting. But no, he's not. Ow. He's actually, a playable character in Kirby's Dream Land 3. Player 2 takes control of him. It's a co-op game.
Oh, I had no idea.
Now, I'm
Awesome.
actually fighting this guy wrong on purpose, because if you haven't noticed, we're sort of falling right now. This is a time... this battle has a time limit. If you cannot beat him fast enough, you die. And I want to show that off because I cannot think of the last time I actually did that. Hopefully I actually survived this fight. I'm already down to almost dead. We're actually falling pretty fast. In fact... Oh, I didn't get to show it off. Now I have to go through that entire fight all over again just to show off me dying. Oh, and it was probably right at the end of the drop too. Alright, let's skip ahead.
Pretty cool final fight for a Game Boy game.
Alright, we are almost dead. And I'm not. Well, I am, because we're almost to the bottom of this drop. I wonder if we'll have another chance to hit him, because the goal is to hit him with his flower petals, those things, in order to cause significant damage towards him. Oh, there's the end. Oh, it's not instant death. And there we go. And that's what happens if you get all the way down. So it's not instant death, but you start taking damage. Still there? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. You always worry me whenever you're silent
Hello.
like that. I expect like a response out of you whenever I'm talking.
I know, but right now I'm watching a Microsoft PowerPoint version of Kirby's Dream Land.
That's unfortunate. Well, it gives you a reason to watch this video once it hits YouTube. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, but this, I gotta say this final fight is pretty awesome.
Yeah. I don't know why Google Hangout's doing that. It was working fine yesterday. I was playing Dragon Warrior 4 with people watching, and they didn't say anything about PowerPoint. Anyway, now that I have shown off what it's like to die through the atmosphere, I'm gonna just go ahead and murder this guy, because I'm actually pretty good at this. In fact, that second phase, I was fighting him all wrong on purpose. There's actually an easy way of handling that fight. And I will show you that easy way momentarily. There we go. Now, what I do is let him bring those out and then just do this. There, I immediately knock those petals into him and cause a bunch of damage. I imagine what you're supposed to do is stand in the path of those petals, but I can't do that. It's just too hard. And now I just have to sit here and wait for him to start shooting more petals. These attacks are easy to dodge. Just stand in the corner. He can't hit you. Also, I think it's a really nice touch that during this drop, you're actually, like, sort of sparking, catching on fire as you drop. It's hard to tell because I'm sitting here in the corner, but as soon as I get the chance to move, I'll show you. It's sort of like a falling star. Alright, see? Oh, he's dead already. Yay! That was easy.
Oh, cool.
And Kirby just passes unconscious for whatever reason. And now the ending, in which the Super Game Boy shows off just how nicely colored it can make things. Doesn't have to be cartoony colored. Can have some more, interesting colors. And there's a happy King DDD. King DDD's not a bad guy. I mean, he starts off a bad guy, but then he sort of goes through this transition as the series goes on. Starts off as a bad guy to becoming the anti-hero to becoming a reluctant hero, and by the time Kirby's return to Dreamland happens, he's pretty much good buddies with Kirby. It's interesting to see his development as a character. But yeah, now we beat the game.
I always wondered. Hooray! Way to go, man. Actually, congratulations.
You know, I'm just curious if there's any, like, difference between how, whatever. Time to rebuild the Rainbow Bridge. And there we go. Lots of colors. I count 10. Because that's what the Super Game Boy is able to do, is 10. Now, just out of curiosity, I'm wondering if it's not just the delay, if it's not just an issue with the screen sharing. I wonder if there's like a delay whenever you hear me. So, when I say Marco, you say Polo,
there's
okay?
A delay when I. All right, sir.
Marco.
Polo.
Yeah, there's definitely a delay. Oh well. The end. Well, except it's not. Because...
The end. Nice.
Once you 100% the game... Actually, I'm not sure if you have to 100% it, but I'm going to assume you have to 100% it. By the way, we 100% the game. But you unlock some special features in this game, including a boss rush. I'm actually going to let's play through the boss rush, and we'll be doing that
cool.
next time. I'll see you then.
Peace.